Hello all and welcome back to the Walrus Plays. Some more Settlers 2 Gold Edition for Nostalgia Sundays. We're on our third mission, the third month of the third year. We've got a routine, it's all kinds of good. So there are hostile Nubian tribes to the east of the island, and the mountains in the east also allegedly have large quantities of gold. Excellent. So, we're going to need to start off with our sort of standard fare of beginnings. We're going to get a couple of quarries on the go. I think that's going to be a good start. I'm going to build a farm down here because I think it'll be a good idea to start getting that on the go ASAP. We're going to need a woodcutter. Actually, we're going to need more than one, but hey, we'll start off with a couple. Put that there, and we'll put that there. Put a sawmill. And then we will have... can we... no. I was going to see if I could wrangle that properly. So what I need to do is I need to build barracks here as well. And that's going to connect to there, and we're going to build there. Now, with this, we're also going to build a fishery. I know we're kind of running through many things immediately here, but it is a good idea for us to get started ASAP. I'm going to build these here. And we're going to build a barracks over here. And there's so many animals. It's not a bad thing. There's just so many of them. Right. Now, I'm going to send out a couple of explorers, some scouts out. See what is around and about. And I need to find some other water traces. So we'll find out soon enough. Once we clear a little bit more land here from the woodcutter, I'm going to build a second woodcutter and a forester. Because that's very important. Right, goodness, we found water. Who would have guessed? Right, so we found some mountains over there. That's good. Loads of animals. Look at that. Look at the fox just roaming around there. Isn't that adorable? Oh, yes, that's cute. Okay, so... if memory serves, this is where the computer starts getting a little bit more aggressive. And they know what they're doing. I sort of do. Now, of course, Settlers 2 is a glorious old game, and it is one that I absolutely adore. I know I mentioned it every time I play it, but it is just such a legacy game that is just so fun to play. And it's not expensive either to pick up, so if you do want a copy of it, do it. Now, what I do want to make sure is that none of my elite troops get dispensed to the barracks yet. I'm going to hold on to the elite troops for now, because we want our weak troops to go to the barracks nearby. Now, what I... oh, hang on. We don't want to send any money there either. Okay, we're going to get a private first class. You... need to make sure you don't have money being allowed. Nope. No money there, thank you. Right. I need something... I need a mill, don't I? You know what? I could build another farm here. That might not be a bad idea, in fairness. Oh, okay, we've got military buildings occupied. That's good. You can see that we've got a bit more land available to us. So I'm going to build another woodcutter here, and we're going to extend it to there. Perfect. Now... I need another barracks. That's going to go to there. I'm going to build a fishery here. And I'm going to send a geologist or two out to this location. For now. What I might also do, just for the sheer giggles... ah, boo. Unfortunately, that land there, it being marsh, I can't build a boat route or anything on it. I could. I mean, I've got a flag there, so I could connect to this island. For no reason than I can. Okay, just trying to figure out what's the next good plan here. I think a second farm in this general vicinity is a good idea, though. And we'll put that there, and... I don't think there's much need for me to really muck about in this sort of area further. So, we all found coal. Good. We're going to need lots of coal. I'm going to just need lots of food as well. So, I need another hunter, I think, eventually. So what we're going to do is we're going to build ourselves another barracks up here. I'll do nicely. And I would like to clear out this wood. So I'm only going to build the one woodcutter because this is just to clear the area. I am going to need a second wood area, though. That's definitely a thing. And I think over here would be good. So, I need another barracks over here, though. So that's going to be very important. I could actually build another farm here. That would be a good plan. Let's do that. And we're going to send out a geologist. With that second farm, I could build another farm here, actually. So let's do that as well. So we're building lots of farms, mostly because we need to be able to produce lots of grain. So 4 farms should do us, maybe not perfectly, but at least do us nicely for some level of bakeries. We're going to need to get a donkey breeder. We need to have stuff. Very importantly here, we need stuff. Right, so this barracks, we don't want to send any money there. Unfortunately, we managed to do so. Okay. Right. So, I am going to build a guardhouse rather than a barracks on this location. I've got a plan for this one, you see. A plan indeed. So, let's see how well this goes then. I have no idea where the plinging is coming from. It's really frustrating. Okay, we've got another message. Iron found. Perfect. Well, we're going to need iron and coal, of course. So what we're going to do is we're going to build ourselves a smelter in the vicinity. And we'll start building the mines in but a moment. I think with this guardhouse, it'll take us to a little bit more land that we can start fooling around with, essentially. Because with this land here, I can cut down some trees. Once I've got a little bit more space. Once we've got the space, then we'll be in a good place, actually. I might as well just tear that down for now. Okay, so we've got some iron. We've got some coal. We're going to need more than one coal mine. That's the thing. So we're going to get a couple of coal mines. Going to do that. Going to do that. And that can go... That's a really janky road. Let's not do that. Let's do another road this way. I think that's much better. Cool. So we've got the iron mines. We've got the coal mines. I'm going to send in another geologist in this general vicinity. I think that'd be a good idea. Again, we need to stop the money going in. And you also need to not have the money. So let's not give you the money, shall we? Goodness gracious. Right. So we need to wait and see how much grain we'll have in excess. That's going to be the big tricky bit. Is how much grain are we going to have in excess? Now, I think this is probably going to be a good area that we could set up another woodcutting enterprise. So what we're going to do is we are going to build a sawmill in this sort of vicinity. I'm going to build a woodcutter and another woodcutter and then a forester. I'm going to build those like that. So military building occupied. Of course, it's not having any money being sent that way. Let's find out what is in this general mountainous vicinity. There we go. I think when we sort of get out here, I think it would be a very sensible plan to build ourselves a storehouse. Otherwise, we're going to end up with some general annoyance shenanigans happening. It's going to be very irksome. What I will do, I think this will be funny. I don't know if it'll work, but we're going to give it a go. Build a road, waterway. I'm going to build a waterway. I'm going to try and build a... No, can't build a path yet. But if I cut down a little bit more there, we'll be able to build a waterway route, which will connect here, which will allow us, there's a boat person, to just use as a secondary route. And that's the important bit, is multiple avenues of transport. We don't want to flood everywhere with the inability to do anything. That's kind of important. Right, so let's have a quick look at the news. We found more water. Great, whoop-de-doo. Don't care about that. I would like a scout to go out and about there. I think it might not be a bad idea to build a second iron mine as well. But I don't know how many miners we've actually got. Got 4 mining picks. Very articulate. Okay, we've got 2 quarriers. Stonemasons, sorry. Miners. geologist. Okay, we've got 6 miners. We're kind of good for that. I should get... I'm debating whether I should get... well, I definitely need another tool maker. It's going to be a thing, isn't it? Once we clear out this land here, then we'll be in a better place. I'm going to build myself another hunter, because that's just wood. That's fine. I can deal with that. News, military building occupied. Lovely. And we've got more quarryable gubbins here. Excellent. So this will be another good site for general wood nonsense. So we're going to work our assumptions based on that. So we're going to build that flag there. I'm going to build a woodcutter here, like so. And I'm going to build... I've got 1 quarry. I think 1 should be... let's be efficient. Let's get 2. I will also get another fishery, because I would like to get as much food on the go as possible. I didn't mean to have an observation wish on a duck, but alright, we've got a duck window. That's now a thing in the game, a duck window. That's how it goes. We duck it good. I should stop talking. I genuinely do want to know how I don't fall down more. I know I'm an idiot, so I don't care. Righty. Okay, so... I think it'd be a good idea to build a guardhouse here, just to err on the side of caution. So this is going to be our secondary wood area. That's good. We've got a wood area here. We're going to have another wood area here, once we cut out this area here a bit more. And then we'll build another sawmill. I think it's probably a good idea if I just build a sawmill here. Bonk. There we go. News. Granite. Oh, okay. Excellent. So that'll be good for projectile flinging some rocks at our Nubian foes when we start meeting them. Because I'd rather use the catapults to whittle them down, because we're technically neutral at that point. I mean, yes, okay, it's not exactly neutral behaviour catapulting people and removing their soldiers, but I don't care. It works. Okay, so we're actually stacking up grain. So what I am going to need to do now is... Now, this is outside of the range of the farm there, so I'm going to build a donkey breeder. I'm going to connect it... Well, I can't connect it to there, so I'm going to have to connect it there. That's slightly annoying. Not the end of the world, but it's fine. With that, what I might do is I need to build another well. It'd be a good idea to have more water in production. Iron found. Excellent. So we can build ourselves another smelter in this general vicinity. I'm going to build another barracks here, though. Can I skirt it around that? Yeah, I can. It's a bit of a long, convoluted path, but it'll work, I'm sure. Hang on. Did I find iron here? Oh. I heard... Oh, maybe there's more iron here. Well, we should probably build a second iron mine, just to err on the side of caution, though. Okie dokie. So what's our current bottleneck? Wood. We've got logs, but we need more sawmills. So we've got another sawmill building there. We've got another sawmill under construction over here. So we should, hopefully, be able to have that under control. There we go. So we've now got an additional looping route across there. So I'm going to build a forester in this location. So this will keep this area nicely populated with wood, because it's a 2-to-1 ratio from my experience. I could be wrong on whether that's the best way of doing it, but it's a way that I personally have found that works. Okay, we'll put an armory here. I would like another iron smelter, because it'll depend on how much we start producing. Oh, we've got loads, actually. We need another iron smelter, definitely. Okay, there is iron ore there. Good. So, we can't build it here, but I will build it here. I'm going to loop it around for now, but what we will do is as soon as this rock pile gets destroyed, we're going to loop it through here and then remove that road, because then it's a shorter route and it's less ridiculous and convoluted. Right, no money to you, please. Now, the thing is, the bigger the military building, so barracks, guardhouse, watchtower, fortress, they do have a larger radius around them of how much territory they claim. Ooh, so it's marshland here, so I don't know actually how viable it'll be to keep extending in this way. It might not be that sensible. I don't think there's going to be anything, because I can't mine any of that, can I? I will send a geologist out just in case there's water in this meadow. I think there probably is, but I just want to have a little bit more water, because I haven't really got that many wells. I've only got one. I'm going to need a couple more. Just so I can keep making beer. Because beer, I need it to make soldiers. It's very important, this. Okay, so I'm going to tear that flag down. I'm going to build another flag here. And I'm going to connect it to the barracks. Send out another geologist. And again, we're going to get this iron smelter on the go. And we're going to build a couple of coal mines and a couple of iron mines. And we're going to build a... I think we're going to try and build a farm in this sort of vicinity. Then a barracks. And then kind of work it out. And see what else we can kind of do. Definitely need that donkey breeded fast, because we can see this, like, the dark road, like the tarmac road. I know it's not really tarmacked, but... Oops, let's have a look at the news. News, no water found. Excellent. Can you find out if there's water in either of these two locations, please? That's what I really want to find out. Yes, there's water. Perfect. So, I don't know where I'm going to build it. It'll be one of these two locations here. There will do. One well. Done. Oh, well done, well, in fact. Now, how many fishing rods do I have? 2 others, and we've got no fishers. So actually, the 2 fisheries that I've got being built there, I do need a tool maker. So I think a tool maker in this sort of area would probably be good. I think it'd be a good plan to build a coal mine there. I need an iron mine here. Again, it's not... Maybe not the most effective ridiculous, but hey, I will take whatever bonuses I can get. I haven't saved, that's fine, I'll be fine. It's complacency kicking me in the teeth there a little bit. So the donkey breeder is being built. Again, the bottleneck is still the logs. So we've got a couple of woodcutters being built. Forester's kind of on its, doing its thing. And let's build that pathway there. So we've actually got some, again, alternate routes. Oh, that's a pain. I'd forgotten about that. Unfortunately. Damn, because of course it's not linked. If, however... Oh, you've come into contact with the Nubians. Very threatening, but not openly aggressive. Okay, lookout tower to keep an eye on it. Okay, rich gold deposits seem to be true. Right, so let's have a quick look. We've now learned the lookout tower, so that gives us huge swaths of land. Okay, so we found the Nubians. We need to actually start building. I'm going to scrap the barracks. I'm going to build a guardhouse, just to be safe. I don't know 100% where we can find the... Let's see if this will work. Nope, that won't work. Essentially, my logic was... I mean, it might actually work. We'll do it this way. Will that work there? And then we could go... No, waterways. I was trying to see if I could build a convoluted route. Doesn't look like I can. Well, I might be able to. Let's... So where could I build to? No. No. Damn, no. So I can't do a fun little water route there. That's disappointing. I'll live. Still annoying. Okay, so the lookout tower, if memory serves, will also use a scout as part of its deployment, essentially, so that's fine. Now, we need those sawmills to get working a bit better. So we've still got plenty of saws, so we could make another sawmill. It's not a bad idea, in fairness. Might need to. So, let's keep the production going. So the armory's making. I haven't actually got a brewery, do I? So we need one of them. Where's the brewery? There it is. There's the brewery. Because we've still got plenty of grain. That's the important thing, is we've got a surplus of grain. I also do have a surplus of gold. I don't have a mint, though. Maybe I should start looking at that. Hum indeed. Now, because I wonder again, let me see if this might work. Okay, that's sort of worked. Because this way I could work it. Let's dig up that road for a moment. And what I will do is I'll just build another sawmill. There we go. And then this road here. Oops-a-daisy. Can be connected to there. Perfect. So now we've got... It's not perfect, but it's a little fun. Boaty route. I did lose a single leg of meat. Disappointing, but it is the way of the world, unfortunately. Okay, so we've got the woodcutters going up there. Guardhouse needs to be built. Farms under construction. Iron smelter waiting. We are at a bit of a wood deficit currently, so we are not struggling, but we are in a bit of a deficit. I'm going to build another woodcutter here so we can actually try and cut down this area. The 2 quarries will be perfect once they're finished to mine out this area, because this area we're going to actually have to turn into a little bit of a fortress. That's what worries me. I don't know. There is a way of checking who have we actually got. That's buildings, people, military. Is it on the grass? No. No. There we go. So there are 2 hostiles there. We've got the reds and the yellows. I don't know where the portal is. That's going to be the big tricky, unfortunately. Now the problem is, they've got more people. I've got more stuff, but they've definitely got a stronger military. The reds definitely have a stronger military. But you can see these little colour icons as well. That means that they're allied with me. So if they're allied with you, they'll have that little colour in their name. So, since that we know that they're currently allied, we aren't going to go and mess with them too much, not until we're 100% ready. Hopefully we can get that sorted. Now, look at that big pile of stuff stockpile that's in the way. So this donkey breeder is going to be producing donkeys, which will speed up the distribution process, which will be good. Because, yeah, it's a little bit of a mess currently. Can I wrangle a road loop up there? I mean, it's not great, but it worked. Hey, I'll take any extra routes that we can get, because I need to improve the efficiency of my routes, because currently they are inefficient at best. And all the donkeys, yeah, very much needed. Okay, so we are training more troops. That's the important bit. Sawmills are going. There's a secondary one. Oh, hang on. Let's cancel that for now. Because that forester isn't really producing as much as I was hoping. Whilst, yes, I still have a surplus of wood and not sawn planks, I do desperately need that sawmill built first. That'd be much greater appreciated right now, I think. Because essentially the risk that I've got is I don't want to take up too much of the space for the foresters to plant trees, because otherwise then the woodcutters won't be able to have a decent amount of wood. And that's very important. Oh, they had a bit of a brain fart. They went to the same tree and went, no. Not seen that happen before. Or, they probably have, but haven't really paid attention to it. Oh, no money for you. Now. Iron smelter's underway. Farm needs more wood. And we're getting the stone here. So the guardhouse is underway. That I will allow to have money. Even though we don't really have any. But hey, I'm allowing it. What I really want to do is take land here. Oh. Locked onto that guy. Okay. News. Military building occupied. Okay. I wonder what is up here. So find out for me, geologist. Find out. I'm going to put a woodcutter here just to cut down those trees. Clear out that space. And then I can build a metalworks so I can get more tools. And I'm probably going to need more armorers. I think this hunter is almost out of game. Goodness gracious. Even though we've got the donkeys on some of the roads, they're still struggling. Goodness gracious. The headquarters is an absolute nightmare. Why are they not putting the donkeys on those roads? So the joy is that I can't micromanage the system. I kind of have to let it do its own thing, which is annoying. But, hey, the donkey breeder is producing. I don't really want to have more than one, but it might be important. We'll see. We'll see. What are you doing there? Check out here, you idiot. Fine, moron. As opposed to less wrong. Okay, so here comes our one troop. I want to build some form of military building there if I can. I don't think it's going to be viable. I don't think that's going to be flat enough land. If it is, great. Okay, the well's going to be built. That's fine. The sawmill's under construction. And news, military building occupied. Yeah, it's going to be tricky. I'm going to build a lookout tower. I don't think I've actually built one yet, so I think it'll be fun. I think they require 4 wood and are, I mean, not impossible to do, of course, because I've got the wood access. It's more that they are, they're going to eat up a scout, which isn't the end of the world. I'll live. Right, news. We've got 3 news. We've got coal, no more stone, and coal fans. So where's the no more stone? Right, well, you can burn. Whoosh. There we go, that's on fire. And then this quarry is just going to finish off this area here. That's fine. And when it finally does, we can then reconnect that there, and then we're in a better place for our iron smelter route, which we can then, hopefully, once the woodcutter clears this area out, we can build the metalworks in this area. I mean, we've got some space. Now that farm is lagging behind because no wood is going to it, which is a bit of a shame. I think that wood would be going to the woodcutter. Interesting. Okay. Kind of expected. Well, unexpected, actually. Okay, woodcutter house unoccupied. Have I got woodcutters? I hope I've got lots of woodcutters. Oh, I've actually got no axes left. Okay. That might be an issue. So, it would be a good idea for me to get a metalworks now. So I'm going to put that there. I'm going to put that loop to there. Right, metalworks. Go, go, go. Now, hopefully the donkeys will be able to assist in this mess of a route that we've got going on here. We still need a donkey on this road. We don't have a donkey on that road, which is disappointing. And we've got a donkey here, though. Where's that one going? Okay, look at that. The intense travel requirements of these donkeys. Maybe I do need a second donkey breeder. I didn't anticipate that would be a good idea. Well, I say a good idea. It's something that would be needed, but I guess it is. Oh well, it's how it goes. I'm going to quickly send out a scout over here as well. Let's see what we can find. Okay, the fishery will be another good thing. If I've got any... I don't have any rods. Oh, okay, yeah, so I really need that metalworks. PDQ. Unfortunately, I can't make it a priority in the game. I can't say this bit here, build faster, get on that, focus on this, because the game just goes, no, do what I want. Do what I want, because that's how we do in this game. Right, so we've got more, nearly done. That's the important, that's nearly done. Right. Trying to figure out what the best plan is, because there's their military building. Now my guardhouse should take out a bit of this land here. So there's gold in these hills. There's gold in them hills. The joys of the ADD brain going, yes, that's the best thing to say and do. Right, so we've got our military building has been occupied. I'm going to put a no gold on that one. How many farmers we've got? Still got 2 more farmers opportunity that we could put down. I think we should put down another farm here. And with that farm, we should build, I think in this area, we should build a storehouse. A storehouse is a good plan. We'll have a storehouse, we'll have it looped in, double looped in like that, and we'll have it looped in like that. So it's actually got some decent transport links. We're going to put in a slaughterhouse, because we want to build a pig farm in this area as well. I think we can build a guardhouse here. There we go, that's good. We've got a slaughterhouse, and up here we're going to build a pair of quarries. There we go, like that. And I will build a farm in this location as well. But right now I'm going to build a couple of woodcutters, which I don't have the guys to actually fulfill. So there's some risks there. There's no point in me building a military building here, because it's just not going to end. It's not that it's not going to end well, it just physically won't fit anybody really useful, considering there's a guardhouse being built there. And that's fine. Right, metalworks is almost ready. So the hunter can get destroyed. I think the other hunter, it's almost at its last legs as well. Fiddlesticks. Okay, here's a good safe place to build another. And no more stone. Alrighty, so now we can burn you, which now means we can actually link that to there. So now that once that coal goes in, then we're going to pull down this road. There we go. Like that. We've now got a bit more goodness on the go. Now I'm going to quickly queue up what I want for tool production. I'm going to set it so that we actually get more axes than anything right now. We need axes and we need fishing rods. So everything else can go away. And we also need a couple of fishing rods. So let's do those 2, please. What else are we running out of? Hammers as well. So actually we could use some hammers. But I want the axes first, and then we'll get some more hammers. That would be good. So we need some planks in here. That's not too bad. Sawmills on the go. Keeping it going, keeping it going. The thing is, they can't build any other military buildings closer, so they can't pinch any of my land from this side, but I'm not sure. So, let's, again, err on side of caution, because we don't want to run too many risks right now. Okay, news. I've not saved for 60 minutes. Alright, I'll save. There we go. So we'll save over... Where was that? Initial contact. That's one that I've definitely completed. Righty. Is that a hunter? That is a hunter, I think. No, that's a scout. Yeah, I think it is. Yeah. Doesn't really make a huge difference, but that's what it is. So, I wonder what's in this little hilly bit there. I will build a barracks in this sort of general location. I'm going to tear up this road, and I'm going to build that link to there. Like that. News. Lookout tower occupied. Lovely. Okay, so we've got a bit more understanding of what's in the general vicinity, so we can see things. So that, they're getting more elite. That's not good. That's what we don't want. Because we don't want to fight them if they're elites. Because that'd be very bad. Because if they are, of course, more elite, we don't want to fight them. And that would be really annoying. We don't want that to happen. So, let's have a quick look. I wonder what else we can kind of achieve here. That's the big question, isn't it? What else can we feasibly, reasonably achieve with this? Now, because the potential length of this mission, I wonder how long it's going to take me. Bit nervous. Okay, so we've got the metalworks is making tools now, so we're probably going to make a couple of axes, making a couple of fishing rods. We've still got a couple of unoccupied woodcutters, though. That's the problem. So, we'll see. When that fishery becomes occupied, then I'll turn off the fishing rods to be produced. Okay, there's a woodcutter. Excellent stuff. We're always going to need you. Again, we still could use a bit more grain production, actually, by the looks of things. So, I think here is going to be a good place to build a farm. I'll put that there. And, we're actually out of scythes now, so I'm going to need more. More scythes as well. Oh, well, that's fine. I would like another lumberjacking area, and I think we'll clear this area out, we'll build up that way, and then we'll build another lumberjacking area over that way. Now, we've occupied our building here. We can build a building here. Good. Let's be a terrible, terrible human being. So I'm going to send out a couple of geologists in this general area. News, military building occupied. So you don't need money right now. This area, I think, is probably going to be a good place to slap some more wood-cutting goodness. So we're going to build another barracks. I'm going to put that to... Oh, can't actually connect it. Ooh, that's a fiddly pain, isn't it? Build a sawmill, and we'll build a woodcutter. And we'll build a woodcutter. Like that. Can't connect at all. So once the woodcutters cut through that, then we'll potentially look at building a forester once we've then reconnected the barracks. So, fishery, still unoccupied. Metalworks, what are you making? I wish I could tell. That's the problem, I don't know. Storehouse is ready. Excellente. So that means we can have a secondary distribution hub. Oh look, we've actually finally whittled down the mess of stuff because of all the donkeys. All the donkeys! They're so useful. Still need a donkey here, though. There goes another one. Desperately, we still load more this way. I think I should build a storehouse in this sort of area as well. Maybe. Okay, so let's see. Can we get anything else in this area? What have we got? We found coal, so that's good, I guess. We're going to build this guardhouse. It's going to mess with them so hard. They're going to be so angry with me. But then again, I'm a terrible person, so I don't care. More coal. I do enjoy a good bit of coal, but I need something else, please. I also need another mill. I need another bakery. That's definitely a thing that we need, because we've got some more. We've got a pig farm here. We could use some more grain. We've got 2 more farms there on the go. As we clear out this military building occupied. Lovely jurbly. Right, you. I need you to find out what is located in these hills here. Actually, this location is probably a better place to investigate with the geologist. So, oops. Pull down that flag. Farm's being built. It's good. Very important. Okay, the fishery is now built, so we can change the tool production. We don't need any more of you. We need some hammers, though. So I'm going to put the hammers to that sort of level. I'm going to put the pickaxes to here. Right now, we just need axes. I'm going to say just. We need lots of axes, though. Okay. Iron is good in this location. But I need, if I can, a bit more of an expansion. So, where... If I can build a farm here, I could build a forester here. That'd be, I think, the best place to build it. And a farm here. And we'll build ourselves... Do I want a storehouse here? I think it might not be a bad plan in this general vicinity. What have we got? Gold found. We found gold, finally. Not much, but we found a little bit. A little bit. A little bit is better than nothing. I'll take a little bit better over nothing. Okay, so I'm going to build a farm here. And I think it'd be a good idea if I build a mill. And I build myself a bakery. Like that. So that forester should be able to plant in this to cover these two. And we'll put that to there. And I'm going to put that there. And I think I should build a storehouse here. There we go. That'll sort me out, I think. Hopefully it will. Because, of course, the armory is going to be producing tools, and the brewery, so this will still produce troops. That's the important bit. This is still going to act as a troop-producing hub. And that's important. Metalworks has made a pickaxe by the looks of things. Actually, we don't need pickaxes quite so much, so let's remove the pickaxes from the equation. Axes are still in high demand. We've got no woodcutters. We desperately need some more. We are going to need some spades, though, because we don't have any... Oh, we've got 3. So we're all right for that one for now. Scythes. That's the other thing we're going to need. Scythes. That's there. Again, you can't choose what the Metalworks makes. They just make on that priority. So let's see what they're going to make tool-wise now. Come on, something useful. Another axe. That'd be good. Oh, quick delivery of a little bit more metal. A bit more iron. Very important again. Ah, good. Another axe. Perfect. So that's another woodcutter out and about. Cutting down them trees. So we're going to use these woodcutters to clear out this a little bit more. Once we connect the barracks to this line, then we can build a forester in this area. I need to just double check and see if there's anything else in these hills. I really want more gold. I don't know where my other geologists are. Could have sworn I called in some geologists. Maybe I've run out of them, or I don't have enough hammers. Ah, here comes the annexing once again of their territory. It is all mine. Mwahaha. Thank you. I know I'm a terrible human being. I don't care, though. Bom, bom, bom. Badoom. Ah, I didn't get to burn their gold mine. That would have been just beautiful. If I'd burned the gold mine as well, I'd be like, ha, 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 ha. But no. No such luck. So we are possibly going to connect. I think it might be a good idea to connect up this way. Now, where's that hunter we had around and about here? There it is. So that can burn because that's now we've killed all the wildlife. It's a shame they don't respawn. I could have sworn they did, but I'm obviously wrong. Wouldn't be the first time. Oh, we've got a little bit of a bottleneck here. I wish I knew what everything... Oof. I might need to slow everything down a little bit with the mass production of things. Can I do another route there? That might work. Secondary pathways and stuff, and it's just going to be lots of looping. Looping pathways. Okay, so that mill's nearly done. That bakery's nearly done. News. Gold found. Ha 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 ha. And that is a rich deposit of gold. So, we need a mint. In this general vicinity. Of course, we're not going to build it next to the farm, because the farm's going to take up loads of space. But we will build another barracks here, which will allow us to have a little bit more land up that way. We'll wait until you're kind of done. Actually, we could just tear down that flag. It doesn't really matter now. Put that there. That flag. Put the flag there. Okay, you're very happy. You're finding loads of gold. So what we're going to do is we're going to whap a gold mine there. Splumped. Gold mines, gold mines, gold mines everywhere. I might as well build a second, because let's get people created, let's get them elite, and make our tracks known. So I'm going to build a couple of fisheries here again, because again, fisheries are a quick, easy source of resources. Like, they'll give me a decent amount of food quickly. Okay, looks like the bottleneck's been worked through. That's good. Oh wow, that's already become a high traffic road. That is absurd. Coal found. Excellent. Now, iron smelter's on the go, which is good. Okay, this storehouse is... Actually, that's quite a good repository of things. That's right. Okay, there is actually a decent amount of gold over there, so that's good. Pig farm's loving life. Right. Now, definitely need more hammers. Definitely a thing that needs to happen. More hammers. So, metalworks. Okay, you are quite content right now. Okay, so I'm going to say we want scythes and hammers. So I'm going to remove that entirely. Because we still need more scythes for the other farms that we are going to build. But hammers are the important one right now. So let's see what the metalworks makes. I think that's a hammer. Oh, that's a fish. There's an axe. It's silvery, and I couldn't tell what it was. Whatever the metalworks makes, though, we'll find out. Because, again, we need hammers. All the hammers. Because without hammers, we can't get builders. And without builders, well, we're a bit stuffed. I'm waiting for there's no more fish from this fishery. Which will save me a task of making a couple more fishing rods, actually. It's a shame. But I'll live. I'll just burn you anyway. Oof. Okay, we've got a fishery here. Again, we're just trying to produce as much food as possible. This is the big problem, is making sure we have an overabundance of food. Now, this woodcutter's in a little bit of a... not a problem area, but it's a little bit of a pickle. It's not really cutting down very many trees. So I'm going to cut down this one. I can't figure out its radius. Once it's cut this one down, I might burn it down and rebuild it here, just to give the farm a little bit more land to play with. So I'm going to build a woodcutter, and I'm going to burn this down, and then hopefully we should be good. Okay, we've got another storehouse, which is good. We've got our coal mines going, we've got our iron mines going. This area I'm interested in, because that's iron, we've got some coal, we've got some gold, we've got a lot of coal here. Ah, excellent. So once we cut down this tree, then I'm going to connect the barracks, because otherwise it's going to be some long, convoluted, ridiculous pathway, and I don't really want to be dealing with that, thanks. But once we've done that, then we'll build a forester, and then we'll be... Actually, I'll do that now. I'll just build the forester there, like that. But I'll say that don't work as soon as you build. So I just need to cut down this tree so I can connect the two. Okay, farms on the go, wells on the go, barracks is being built. We need a mint or 3. I think a mint would be good up here. So this is why we're extending up this area of the map, because we want to get at least a mint. I probably want 2, if I'm very honest about it. Which means I might need a few more pickaxes. We've only got 2 left. So, we've got a couple of hammers. Okay, we're actually at a decent abundance of tools right now. So what I will do is I'm going to set it to the default tool production. Just so we're just going to keep producing tools. We will need more. It's definitely a guarantee. But we will at least be in a half-decent place for it. So, I'm going to build another barracks. And I'm going to build a mint. Because this is all we can... I was hoping we might be able to do a bit more than just the one here. But it's alright. We'll live. We'll live. I'll pop that root there. Perfect. And we've got no more stone. Oh my goodness, what a terrible shame you've been bad. I think that quarry is about to give us the same report, that there's no more stone. Which again, it'll burn. It's fine. That's how it goes. Now the forester is abundantly providing for this woodcutter. We may need a second woodcutter in this area. News, no more stone. There it is. Kind of saw it coming, so unfortunately, quarry, we're going to burn your house down. Okay. Still a little nervous about these guys here. Let's call in another geologist. So we are going to build another barracks over here. Actually, we're quite close to the enemy. We should probably... Hang on, let's have a quick check and see. What is our stone sat at? Where are we on stone? General statistics, buildings, productivity, military stock. Here we go, stock. 122. Yeah, we can build another guardhouse here, which is actually, I think, the more important option here. Building guardhouses. We're gonna. Oh my goodness, that was a convoluted route. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna have to connect this house some manner. So we'll pop it down this way. I think we should build. Another iron mine here. We'll build that there. This... that's fine. Coal found. This mine is exhausted. Oh no, my iron mine's done. Alright, fine. Whoomp. There you go. Better send out another geologist. We need to find more coal. And iron, actually, sorry. Words. So we're going to get rid of that flag. Now, our 2 gold mines. They're going to slowly produce us some lovely money. We're going to loop round and connect again, because again, we don't want to have any just like weird, long, strangly, wibbly wobbly bits. I don't want a spider leg. I want to have like a web. Lots of interconnected joints, essentially. That's what we're after. Interconnectivity. Okay, so that's still producing. Farms. I think we've got a scythe. No, we don't. Oh dear. Gotta get a scythe on the go, haven't we? That's a rolling pin. I want a rolling pin. Scythes. We need a scythe. Build me scythes. I might need more than that, actually. Okay, so we still need another iron smelter by the looks of things. Not the end of the world. We'll build another smelter up here, possibly. Okay, good. So we can now connect to that. Put that there. Granite found. Okay, well, we're going to build a granite mine. Because with the granite mine, we can get stone being produced. And that's very, very important in this. As daft as that might sound, I always considered stone the least important resource when it came to being mined. Because, well, I can find it natively on the map. And that's fine. It's not unlimited. Definitely not unlimited. But it's available in a much greater number. And a much greater degree than through native just spawn like we've got here. And that's an important component to remember, is that yes, you can find it, but you can get a fair bit more out of the ground. That's what we really, really need, is lots and lots more. Because we're going to need a bunch of catapults to fling at their buildings. Fling rocks at them. We don't fling the catapult. That'd be convolutionally ridiculous, wouldn't it? Right. Again, we've got the fisheries going. It's a bit of a mess, the layout, can't deny. But it's going all right. We've got a plan. Maybe not the best plan, but we've got a plan. However, what I'm worried about is our iron ore. Our iron deposits are, I wouldn't say at a really big risk, but they're the area that I'm most concerned about. Okay, there's a scythe, finally. So, we're going to hopefully build another scythe. Once we do, then I will tell them to calm the hell down. We definitely need more grain, don't we? Goodness gracious. How much grain is sitting in this storehouse? None. Yeah, that's the thing, is the farms do produce grain, shockingly enough, who would have guessed? But they don't produce a stupendous amount. New military buildings being occupied. Okay. So, we are going to try and link back round. So, I am going to build a barracks here. I'm going to link, and I could build another farm here, but I would like to actually get a woodcutter just to start removing some of this excess wood in the way. Actually, I should probably do the same here, because then we can actually, hopefully, whittle it down. The mine is exhausted. Oh, that's not good. That's very much not good. Right, well, let's send out some geologists. Let's see if we can find some more iron. Oh, goodness gracious me. This is... I'm not saying it's a bit too hectic, but it is important to be aware that we've got a lot of stuff going. Now, you're going. That's good. And metalworks. I'm waiting to see what you produce now. That's the important bit, is finding out what is being produced. So there's a sword out the armory. The armory is just solidly just working. And we've got loads of beer. We need another armory. That's what we desperately need, is another armory. You know what? I could build another farm here. Let's do another farm. Why not? Do it. Just do it. Okay, so we've occupied this military building. I'm still not sure where the yellows are. That intrigues me somewhat. Let's build that fishery there. We've got another coal, which is good. And no more fish. Sorry, fishery, time for you to burn. Again, you've been useful. You've done me proud. Hopefully this will open... Actually, it's not going to open up any other territory, is it? Let's build another woodcutter so we can just start chopping that area down as well. Just because... I think I might need another sawmill, though, if I do that. Yeah, I'm going to need another sawmill. Where's a good place to slap a sawmill? Not there, because that's too close to the farm. I don't know. I don't know indeed. Right, either way. We need a couple of quarries here. Again, we're going to work our way through this large pile of stone. Once we do, then we're going to build a military building in that corner, and then we're in a good place. Okay. So let's send out a scout. And I've already forgotten what was in this general mountain range here. I think there was some iron, so we're going to send out some geologists. Water found, that's nice, but not helpful. Okay, there's still some other iron ore, so we'll slap that there. We'll build that to there, and we'll join it up there as well. So we've got this, again, we've got the looping links of things. Okay, there's actually still a fair bit more iron up there. So maybe we do need to build a military building in this corner. Oh, that's going to be annoying. Yeah, I just need the last bit of that mountain. So let's build a guardhouse and just take over that last bit of territory. Okay, woodcutters being built. Hopefully it'll start just targeting down there. That's the important bit really for me. Okay, tools. Let's readdress the tools again. We're going to return it to default. Where are we at? We've got 2 sides left over. We're good, we're good. Okay, iron and coal. Not much iron though. That's the big tricky bit right now. Either way, it'd be a good idea, I think, to get a smelter and an armory. But if I do, then I'm going to need to... Yeah, I definitely need a smelter here. So let's just slap that there immediately. We're going to build an armory. That one. And then I'm also going to build a brewery here. Because we want to be able to train soldiers in the storehouse. The thing about storehouses, they don't have a garrison, so they can't defend themselves, but they can at least train troops. That's cheap. Now, we're going to connect this to here. Building these here, and then I think it might be a good idea to slap another farm down. Actually, I don't know if that's a good place for a farm. Let's dig up these roads for a minute. You know, it's going to have to be there, isn't it? I'm not sure if that's a good place for a farm. It doesn't really have enough land around it. We're going to put a flag here, and we're going to slap that there. We're going to send out a geologist and a scout to tell me what is in the vicinity. Because that's what we want to know. Because, duh, we need to know what's going on in the area. No more fish. Oh, that's a pain. Fine, burn. Can't deny, I do enjoy burning things. It's fun. Okay, so they've got a watchtower there, and there is a mint. So they are making gold. They're gold coins. They've got a catapult there. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. So we're going to end up looping back around through this barracks, which will open up a little bit more of an expansion that way, which actually saves me some time for the quarrying, which is very good. Okay, so that farm is now occupied. We found some gold. Okay, yeah, so there's a limited amount of gold. We've got an iron mine. We've got the ability to make coal mines. Okay, we're going to need a pair of coal mines. We're going to need an iron mine. And I think we'll just slap down a gold mine and kind of hope for the best. It's not going to make much, but it's a we can hope for the best situation. Okay, these 2 quarries will be slowly out of resources. You can get... I'm going to burn you down. Actually, I'm just going to dig up the entire road. Thunt. Gold found. Aha! Excellent. We found gold, and it's closer to the front lines. That is perfect. Definitely going to need loads more pickaxes, aren't we? But what we need now here can be a mint. So we can have 2 mints on the go, making money for my beautiful, beautiful soldiers. Okay. So we've got another military building occupied. We've got a couple more bits of no more stone. So you can burn, I'm afraid. News, coal found. Okay, that's good. And military building occupied and gold found. So, all in all, we've got a couple of sources of gold. And that's very important. Okay, so we're snaking around up here. Military building occupied. Excellent. I'm going to say no more money for you. But that's good. So we can expand another iron mine here if we so choose. And actually, I'm half tempted to. Screw it. Let's do it. I do want to see if we can get anything else in this general vicinity. Oops, why did I put a flag there? Why did I put a flag there? I mean, I can build flags for no reason, like there. Just cause. Just cause, for no reason. Okay, so the mints are under production and construction. So that one's doing good. That one's making the money. And we'll hopefully start leveling up the soldiers. Now, we've got a bit more land here, which is excellent. So with this extra bit of land that we've now got from this barracks, I would like to build, shockingly enough, another farm. And I'm going to not connect it just yet. What we're going to do is I'm going to build another farm here. And with this, we're going to build a pig farm and a slaughterhouse. Like that. That's going to be good. There we go. And with the pig farms, we do need water, which is fine. So what we're going to do is we're going to build a well. There. Just because. Okay. And I will build I need a sawmill in this area as well. So once we've cleared out a bit more land from here, hopefully we'll be able to build a small mill. And again, we're opening up the land, and that's the important bit here. So with this bit here, though, we can connect to that quarry. And we've got a newly occupied building and an exhaust. Okay, the tribe in the north is the gateway. Oh, great. Okay, so as soon as I attack the yellows, however, then they will both attack me. This is going to be the big trade-off because they are allied with one another. We know where they are. Now, again, I'm going to build a guardhouse. I'm being cagey about how big an expansion I do. Ooh, let's build another gold mine. That's a good idea to do that. And as dumb as it'll sound, I do want to build a fortress in this general vicinity, but I want to be closer to the enemy lines before we actually build it. That's the big plan. So we are gearing up for combat. And the troops are getting promoted. Why are you sending money to that one? Stop sending money there. I mean, yes, I know they're close to the front lines. Not like immediately close. Send it to that one. Or that one. They're the ones that need all the money. You daft nanas. Just the sheer stupidity of my guys is just amazing. Coal found. That's good. Gonna need more of that. Okay, money. And it's making its looping way back around. I think we're going to need a lot more mines. Miners. So we've got pickaxe deficit. Yeah, we've got a serious deficit of pickaxes. So I'm going to set pickaxes to the maximum production. Water found. Woo, yeah, water. I know. Such an important resource. It is genuinely a really important resource. But right now, I've got plenty. Oh, actually, I don't have that much water. I thought I had more. Okay. So maybe I'm being a little bit overzealous. Let's build another well. I need to start figuring out how this conquest will go. So, let's have a quick look at the military strength charts, shall we? So militarily, we've got, here we go, general statistics. So, military strength. So the Reds are still by far more strong. They're far stronger than I am. So, I need to train more troops. Oh, nutsos. So we need more iron mines. Desperately need more iron mines. Fiddlesticks and bunker. Oh, thank goodness. Iron. That's a relief. Actually, no, I need to dig that road up. This, I know it's going to be annoying, but I'm going to connect it that way. Because it makes sense not to interfere with the farm and its ability to sow crops. More iron found, that's good. Oh, they're working away. And we've got the 2 fisheries in this sort of area. 3 fisheries, in fact. That's good. Come on. Okay, we definitely need more pickaxes. There's like a definite deficit of that. How much is in the storehouse? What do we got here? Beer. Okay, so you definitely need that armory. So let's build our iron smelter here, so that can organise that area. Iron. Good. Good. Of course we're going to need more of it. Believe me, the management of trying to organise everything here it's surprising, because I know I'm an idiot at the best of times, so it's a bit tricksy because, yeah, I know, it's fine. But we do need to be as aware as we can of what resources we actually have and in what sort of abundances. Because that's the big question, is what do we physically have access to? What's our abundance? And how can we actually distribute it better? Because the thing is, with the storehouses, you can end up with saturations of things. I've got loads of stone, I've got loads of wood, I've got loads of old gold ore. That needs to be smelted. Oh, I better save again. There we go. So that means that we're at our 2-hour mark in game, because of course we're playing at double speed. So I think what I will do is I'm going to keep going until we hit the 3-hour mark in game. And once we've done that, then I will probably save this, because I think then we'll be about to do our attack. Hopefully. We'll be geared up, ready to attack, and preparing to destroy the Nubians. For daring to exist, apparently. How colonial of me. Gosh, that sounds awful, doesn't it? Right, that forest is a bit on a rampage. I'm just going to turn you off for now for a moment. And hopefully that woodcutter can catch up, so I can build another. I need to build another woodcutter here. There, specifically. Hopefully you can actually get on with that. Righty. Okay, so our guardhouse is going to be occupied. So actually what I can do now is I'm going to minimize the stockpile of elite troops and let the elite soldiers go out and be closer to the enemy lines side of things, because this is going to be very important soon. Okay, so you're still not fully promoted. Okay, you're getting some promotions. That's good. Oh, where are those money going? Where's that bit of money going? If that's going to that damn guardhouse there, I might cry. That'd be dumb. Okay, good. It went in there. Good. Rank up. That's the important bit. Get more and more promoted. We need elite troops. We need all of the viciously trained elite soldiers in this general vicinity. That's what we need. Okie dokie. I could build a hunter here. That wouldn't be a bad idea, I don't think. There's not much wildlife. There's only 2. Might not work out as well as I'd like. Okay, let's have a quick look at the stockpiles. We do have a decent amount of food. Loads of stuff lying around, so I better get some more smelters of some description. Okay, so we've actually got... Yeah, I've got loads of that, so I definitely need another smelter, don't I? Ba-bonk. Yeah, I know that's convoluted, but I don't care. It works. That quarry, when you're done, I think I'll try and rebuild you here. Slaughterhouse. Okay, news. Military building occupied. Okay, yep, we now know we're near the enemy. Oh, man, we can't build anything exciting nearby, can we? The land is too hilly to build any of our big buildings. I'm going to be clever here. Let's say I'm going to try to be clever. So what I'm going to do, so I'm going to get a leveler to go and flatten the land here. Once they flatten the land, then I'm going to tear down the building. And then I'm going to rinse and repeat. There is a method to my madness here, because I reckon if I can be clever with it, I might be able to get a decent amount of flat land here. And that'll be very important. I should also build a route of something. I think over to this way somewhere. Let's just tear that road down because it's a really bad road. Oh, gee, I'm not sure. What have we got in this warehouse? Okay, we've still got loads of logs. We're good for construction materials in this general vicinity. That's good. I might build another pig farm. Actually, we've got a pig farm there. That's good. Farms are going. Farms are doing. I need to expand here. That's really annoying because all the iron is there. Ugh, that's going to be irritating. Fine. I'm going to have to build a barracks there, and that's going to be stupid. But unfortunately, that's what I have to do to get the iron. The iron that I desperately need. Unfortunately, the granite mine is low on the priority for food, so sorry. But hey, it's working, it's working. Now, good. So that's another tree cut down. Still not enough to give me an ability to actually do anything with it. Hey, it's alright, it's alright. Let's quickly call another geologist in this general vicinity, and I do need a couple more coal mines. You just... No, you do have food. Oh, I fear you're going to take... Yeah, that one's exhausted. Fiddlesticks. Let's build one here then. Replace that. Dunk. Dig that road up. We'll wait for the burning to finish, then reconnect that to there. That'll be fine. Fiddlesticks and bunkum. I need more coal. And the coal is always in such high demand. That's the problem. The gold's going. The gold is going forward. It's very important that it does. Yeah, we're going to have to sort of... Okay, so the pig farmers, now we can tear that one down. What we're going to do as well is we're going to do... I don't think we're going to be able to wrangle it again here. Can we do it again? Yeah, we can. Good. So again, we're not going to build it. We're just leveling it right now. Because what I want is just better land availability. Because if it's all flat, I can build on it, and that's better. Yes, I'm not going to be able to build anything exciting in this sort of area, but one can hope. Once I cut down all these trees, though, then we could be in a better place. Okay, more coal has been found. Good, good. Because we always need more coal. We desperately need more coal. That's the worst part. We desperately need it. Okay. What else are we going to do? Okay, this guard, oh, wow, you don't need any more money. Actually, no, you need one more penny, and then we're good. Water has been found. Lovely jibbly. Ah, that fishery is pretty much conked out, so we'll wait until it says no more fish, but that one's pretty much done. Which is fine, it's just a bit depressing. I can get torn down. I mean, I don't know what I could build there. Okay, so you're digging it out, and you're levelling the ground for me. That's very important. There we go. Wait for it to be fully done, and that's the important bit. We'll wait for it to be... Okay, we've got no more stone. Okay, so you can burn. Wait for it, wait for it. Walrus is attempting to be clever here. Very much attempting. Okay, so that's ready, so we can tear that down. Okay, so let's see if this land needs levelling. Yes, it does. So I'm just going to keep levelling the land, because then it should hopefully give me a bit more... It'll open up more land, which will mean I can build more things. And that's the cunning, clever plan here, is just doing things like this. Right. You're levelling up. You're almost there. Military building occupied. Finally, we can get this other bit of iron. Yay! I hate the fact that I had to build that damn barracks. It's so annoying. It makes me feel really aggravated by that, because that's just dumb. But again, it's a route that we can take. And that's important. Extra routes is always good. News. The mine's exhausted. Oh, fiddlesticks. Oh, that can burn then. Thump. We'll build a road to there. Oh, that's annoying. Can't build a mine there. Oh well. Let's keep it going. Okay, you don't need any more gold now. You don't need any more gold. You could probably use some. Right, so these guys are going to level this area again. It's all trying to be sneaky, sneaky sensible-ish. Ish. Okay, so that donkey breeder can burn. Okay. Slaughterhouse, because you can see that the land's deforming and we can change it around. That's the important bit here, is can we level it all out so we actually can get some good bit of building space. Excellent work, so that works out nicely. So go on, you can get torn down, you can get torn down. See, it's opening up greater amounts of land, in addition to the quarries, of course, doing that great bit of work. Yes, I don't think I'm going to be able to build a fortress here, but again, if I can inch closer and I can start leveling this area out, I might be able to sneakily get one. Just need the one. Just one fortress here, and then we're in a really good place. But look, we're getting better trained soldiers here. We've got 3, so we've got 6. So I'll have 6 very elite troops there soon. Soon. That's the important bit. Very much soon. But I need to claim this bit of land here, because I wonder if that looks like it might be viable for building a fortress. So I think I'm going to build a guardhouse here. Build that, build that. News, mine is exhausted. Oh, we're just running out of coal so bad here. That one's probably about to do exactly the same. Probably means we need another coal mine, though. That's fine. We'll just pull that flag down, build that there, and then we're good. Yes, we ended up with a bit of a dog-legged road, but it's fine. It's fine. Trouble is, all this wood in the way is just going to cause me some grief. So we're going to cut down all these trees here. Hopefully we can cut down those trees there. Okay, pig farm's fine. Demolish that, because we don't actually need the pig farm there. I'm going to build another pig farm. See, look how much more land we've got because we've smoothed it all out. It's very much of a, it might work. And in fact, I'm going to make sure it might work, because if we can be sneaky wrangly, it'll be very funny if it'll work. Okay, so nearly. Because I want to build a fortress, and I want to build a fortress closer to the enemy. And that'll be the ticket. So again, we're getting elite troops. That's the important bit here, is elite soldiers. Nearly. How well are you doing there? Perfect. So we're going to pull down that flag. Ah, boo. So yeah, no, we're not going to be able to build anything else there. That's fine. So a guardhouse is the best we can do in this area. That's okay. Disappointing, but it is okay. We've got loads more land there now. That's nice. So storehouse has still got quite an abundance of gold. That's good. We're going to link this bit up here once we build another farm. Because again, farms, very important. We're going to build a brewery. Oh, we got brewery. We're alright for beer. Yeah, we're alright for beer. What we are going to build, though, is, I think, another metalworks, an armory. So that can live here. Because we want more equipment to train more soldiers and be betterer. Okay, that can go there. And then we'll see if we can build another one elsewhere. Here's probably a good place. There we go. Oh, connect that road there. I need to get, I think, I mean, this could be a third farm location. We have all the farms in this area. Welcome to Farmville. I'm going to build a mill and a bakery. Like that. I'm going to send in a geologist just to find a well location in this area. That'd be very important. Okay, so this barracks is going to get its final coin that it needs, and that's good. We can improve our soldiers once more. There we go. So once that goes in, say no more gold. So you could probably use a couple bit more promotions. I mean, I know there's only the one of you there, but again, I'd rather you were fully ready for combat, because it's all going to get all horribly wrong sooner rather than later, I'm sure. Okay, farm unoccupied even. How are we doing for tools? We need more scythes again. All right. Scythes to the forefront. Actually, we'll reduce everything. Don't want any other tools other than scythes, please, my good metal worker. Let's get rid of all the other tools. And there we go, we don't want that. I want only scythes. So the metal worker should hopefully now produce only scythes. Righty. I don't want to build that well there because it's too close to the farm. Also, it physically can't go there because there's only a flag. That's fine. Water found, get rid of that. Again, we're levelling out the land out. That's nice. It'll open up more building opportunities. I'm really hoping, really hoping. Actually, let's build a fishery just to run that extra. I'm really hoping that this land is flat enough to build a fortress or a watchtower. One of the two. Fortress is more ideal, but I'll take a watchtower. Okay. Unfortunately, we can't do anything with the marsh because it's there and it's annoying. But it's fine. I'll live. Right, metalworker. There's a scythe. I can see it moving up in the back of that donkey. On the back of the donkey. In the pouches on the back of the donkey. There we go. We did words good. Right, so we cleared up a bit more land there, which is excellent. And that woodcutter is pretty much done here. So that's good. So what we're going to do is we're going to build a sawmill. And then we're going to build a forester. And then a second woodcutter. That's what we were trying to do here, is we actually wanted to build a sawmill, but actually now building the forester and the woodcutter. Actually, I don't think a second woodcutter there is a good idea. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. Okay, no more stone. Where's that? Okay, so you can burn, and I think you're going to give me the same result in just a moment. So I will burn your house down too. Sorry. It's how it goes. Once you've run out of use, your house gets burned down. Welcome to the Roman Empire. Well, couldn't really say for certain. I mean, there's definitely less lead. Definitely less lead, and less colosseums. But, hey, it's a thing. Okay. Now, the trouble is, as soon as we attack one of them, as I mentioned earlier, both of them are going to gang up on me, and I'm just a little bit nervous about that. So what I will do is I'm going to set our military that I would like. Military buildings on the periphery also have maximum soldiers. So now all of our troops are being filtered out from the barracks, from the headquarters even. We've still got plenty of other troops, but anything that is on the periphery will also send their soldiers out to be reinforcing. That is where we're going to remove the gold restriction on that building, because it's on the periphery. And let's see what happens when this guardhouse gets occupied. Very nervously anticipating this. Okay, so you're loving life. You're just doing. Okay, news. Haven't saved for 30 minutes. So again, as soon as that timer pings again. So we've been running this for 3 hours in game, which would be a good like 90-something minute video. I think that'll be a reasonable adjustment on that one. Oh no, mine's exhausted. Oh dear, that's disappointing. Okay, let's burn that. Right, call in a geologist. Find out where there's more. Let's find another geologist then. So what are we looking at tool-wise? So we do need more hammers and we need more shovels. So once the metalworks builds this last scythe, then I will reset it back to hammers, shovels, and just general stuff. So go on, metalworks. I know you're working. I can see you there. Doing your thing. See? I can see you. See you working there, my good sir. Right. Now, I only need the one metalworks at the moment. I wouldn't mind another. Like, genuinely, it wouldn't be a bad thing to have multiple of. But I don't think I need the tools as much. I say that. It's very much the childish part of my brain that says, no, you only need the military component. But, okay, so that's now built. So let's reset to regular values. We do need a few more hammers and shovels. So, news. Military building has been occupied. Excellent. So we've now got 3 private first classes in there. Yes, I can build a fortress in this location. Perfect. That is exactly what I wanted to do. So we're going to build that route to there, build that to there, build that to there, hem that in. What I'm going to do is I'm going to build a woodcutter just so I can get a little bit more scope in the area I can do here. Because if I can take this land and I can build a woodcutter in this area, I could build a catapult. And that will make my life easier because then I don't actually have to attack them. I can just ping them with rocks. I've got the Bermuda Triangle going on here. I know, small things, small minds. Right, my forester is built, but I bet you I don't have any shovels. Oh no, the mine is exhausted. Go on. Get out there, boys. Go do your thing. Okay, that fishery is probably just done, so I'm going to raise it to the ground. We are running out of fish, which is a terrible shame. Oh, gold. That's not much gold. Very small sliver, isn't it? Rubbish. At least let's have a quick look at the stats, shall we? The general statistics. The military strength has now spiked in my favour. So I am more powerful than both of them. But am I more powerful than both of them combined? That's why I'm being hesitant to attack. Because I know as soon as I do, these 3 buildings, well, those 2 definitely are going to launch an invasion. So this is why I need that fortress ready. Because that's a very important component. Look at that, we're getting loads. Oh, we need coal. Goodness gracious, just need all the coal. Doesn't help that we've exhausted this area here of coal, possibly. How many hammers have we got? One extra hammer. Goody. Goody goody gumdrops. Okay, sawmill. Do I have a spare saw? Yeah, I've got plenty of saws, that's fine. Granite found. Again, that's nice. Not the most helpful, but it's nice. It's important. I'm going to say to build a donkey breeder here, just so I can level the ground again. I'm going to do exactly the same there, because that's 2 bits of land that I'd like to level, please. So the 2 levelers are going to pop out of the storehouse, I think, because that's probably where they're hiding. There's one. Okay, the leveler's already done the fortress area, so that's perfect. Look at those stocks of wheat. And I have loads of wheat. It's not a bad thing. Ah! Damn, I can't build there, though. I don't know if I can't build there because of the angle of the hill, or if the flags that I've already put down are preventing it. That's the big question. Oh dear, that's not a good sign. You're not finding anything there. Goodness gracious. Donkey builder needs to be leveled. Okay, that one's ready, so that can get torn down. No, so I don't need it. Well, it wouldn't hurt to have another donkey breeder, actually, in fairness. Because we are needing more donkeys, as you can see. But we've got a decent amount of them. It's a slow burn process, especially since they're not high on the list of priorities for the grain. Which is a shame. But they're working, and that's the important bit. They are working. Actually, I could use a second donkey breeder. Yeah, there's definitely enough roads to justify it. Maybe I should build one. Maybe I should. Let's build a donkey breeder just there, just so it, again, levels the land. Oh, what's that news? Okay, letter, I don't care. Don't really mind. That mill, once that's done, we'll, again, tear it down. So what is our storehouse looking at? We've got loads of beer, loads of water. Now, these armories had better hurry up and build me more armor. I need more armor, and I need more stuff. So I can make more soldiers. Swords and shields, so I can go and kick people in the teeth. That's how that works, right? Right. Yeah, you know what? I will actually build a donkey breeder here. Do I build it there? Or do I build it here? Don't know. I don't know if I want to expand a bit further up here as well, so I'm going to just send another geologist out just to be curious over that peninsula there. In fairness, if I build a donkey breeder here, it's not like I can't build a barracks there either, so yeah, we'll build a donkey breeder there, that's fine. News, the mine is exhausted. Okay, that gold mine's done. It's sad. Go on, geologist, go find me some more gold. I need more. I need loads more. I need all the money. Give me the money. Okay. Fortress is not yet finished. I want to make sure that fortress is done. That's a definite, we need that before I end the recording. I definitely want to see that fortress built. Okay, that can be torn down. Thunk. Armory. Need more coal. This is the tricky bit. It's just needing so much coal. You know what? I'm going to try tearing down this road. Yeah, so it was that road that was causing the problem. So I'm going to build that route to there. And we're going to tear down this road. Even though it's a donkey road. But that worked. It allowed me to build another coal mine. Ooh, gold found. Okay, so we're doing okay for gold here as well. Might be alright. Stressing the might. Okay, that woodcutter is looking pretty done. So we'll burn that one down. Yes, in theory it could have got those two, but that's fine. Coal found. Still helpful. Always going to need more of that. getting there. It's getting there. We're going to try and build a woodcutter in this general vicinity so we can clear out those trees. Once we can do that, then we're going to be in a better place to position ourselves for an attack. Okay, so that's fully promoted. That's glorious. How are you doing? You're fully promoted as well. So we've got lots of elite soldiers. We're ready on that front. What I want to do, really, is attack this building first. But unfortunately, I don't have the ability to do so. Damn. That's annoying. Fortress will get there. Fortress will get there. Coal has been found. Again, that's helpful. We just need to get the better food distribution. So let's have a quick look. We do need a spade, because that forester has remained unoccupied for a little while. We don't actually have any spare shovels. So, in that case, we're going to massively spike the shovels. See what the metalwork ability makes. Or I could just reduce everything else to 0. That's probably the more sensible plan. So let's do that. Let's remove everything else. We want to get a couple more shovels. Let's say we want maybe 5 shovels in the list. There we go. Right. News. The mine is exhausted. Oh dear. I'm going to pull that flag down and we're going to send out another geologist. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Let's see what the metalwork is going to make. Well, there's a shovel. Need all of the shovels though. Because we need a shoveler. Sorry. We need a shovel for each of our foresters. That's very important. And we also need shovels for some of our other things as well. So I'm going to burn this woodcutter down because that was just there to clear some space. And what we will do, build another woodcutter here. So that'll be a nice easy trade-off replacement. I'm going to slap a donkey breeder down just to get into the level of the land. And there's plenty of gold up there. That's good. That's very important. Okay. Fortress is nearly done. It's getting there. Once that's ready and once it's fully promoted, then we're going to be in a good place to look at launching our invasion. I'm still very nervous about it because, yeah, it's a big jump. So let's slap that there. We need more iron ore. Is there any more iron ore in this area? Doesn't look like it, does it? It's kind of disappointing. Really hoping there might be some. Oh dear. Really doesn't look like it, does it? So, okay, so we've got some soldiers. So they're the ones that have been recently trained in the barracks. Not the barracks, in the storehouse. Fortress is ready, so we should be able to start flooding it with gold to get it ready. Ready for war. Wow, we've burned all the gold in there, haven't we? Damn. Okay, we've got a forester there, that's good. So that'll mean the woodcutters themselves will start being able to actually do things again. That's the important bit, is actually getting them to do things. Okay, donkey breeder, you're nearly flat. Okay, so we're going to start breeding some donkeys in this location, so we'll start getting a little bit more in the way of... Because we still could use a couple more donkeys, as you can see by the roads. Definitely got a few more that we could get. That's good. That's fine. So, there's a little bit of stone now. I don't know whether it's worth me building a quarry. Maybe it is. Okay. We've taken the land. We have... Well, we've got the ability to build a barracks there. That's not what I'm going to build there. Okay, now I'm assuming some of the other soldiers will be... There they are. I was assuming they'd be coming from the headquarters building, because there were only a few that were trained in the storehouse. Okay, the money's flowing. That's important. I'm going to build this woodcutter, clear this land out, and hopefully we'll start being able to build catapults. That's what we're really looking for, catapults, because then we don't have to worry about the combat. They can get deaded that way. So we're going to gear up for our invasion, and that's... I mean, it's a good place to be ready to call it before we do line up the invasion. Then we'll call the video there, I think. But of course, any of the engagement that I did have, I've seen loads of engagement on the Settlers videos. It's been really, really nice to see. I'm very excited with it because I love the Settlers, and it's a nice, peaceful game to have in the background. I just like playing it. Yes, I know there are games that are a little bit more peacefully. I mean, Transport Tycoon Deluxe is probably another good example of that. But it does require a little bit more involvement, I would say. Especially beginning. Ooh, they're getting a bit more sketchy, aren't they? Interesting. So they pulled some of their military away. I wonder why that might be. They are weaker than we are, militarily, but that's interesting. Okay, we've got no more fish in that fishery, so we can burn that one to the ground. And how are you doing for production of shovels? Okay, so we've got another shovel there, that's good. I wouldn't mind a couple more. We are running out of iron. Gold found. Okay. On their border of their land, unfortunately, so that's a bit annoying. Let's have a quick look at the stockpiles. We've actually got loads of iron ore, but it's the coal that's probably acting as the slight snafu here. So, this fortress is getting slowly more and more elite. And once that woodcutter cuts down these trees, we'll then be able to actually look at what can we build and where can we build it. Hopefully, it'll be some more catapults. Well, some catapults haven't got any yet, so some catapults and other things. So again, the donkeys are being bred there as well. So we've got 2 donkey breeders producing a bunch of donkeys. Stock-wise, though, we've got plenty of food. We've got loads of grain kicking around. So it's really things like pickaxes and axes we're kind of running out of. But that's fine. Still got plenty of troops. Still got plenty of things. We're not doing poorly in our ability to produce to then expand. And that's probably the best way of putting it, is we're not exactly struggling in the ability to manufacture things. Okay, that woodcutter's done, so that's good. We can burn that one to the ground. This mine is exhausted. Oh no! Not more iron out. We're definitely going to need more of that. That's the problem. Right. Because without iron, we cannot take over the world. Although we do have quite a few chunks of it in storage. It should be alright. So, we're going to use that lovely prompt there to take a save. Let's have a quick look at where we're at. So our fortress has got quite a few elite soldiers. We're getting more because we've got more gold coins coming this way. And that's very important. The woodcutters are cutting down the trees so we can start looking to send our invasion through. Again, we want to remove the forest as much as possible so we can actually start staging the catapults. That's going to be the most important bit here, is the catapults are going to be really critical for us here, I think. Making them into very dangerous combatants. We're going to cut down a little bit of these trees here with this woodcutter before we invade. Now, the reason I want to do that is I want to see if we can get a catapult in this vicinity. I'm very painfully aware that as soon as we launch our attack, we will then be at risk from the red team, well, the red faction, attacking us as well. Now, I've got 3 elite soldiers in there, and 3 elite soldiers in there, and 3 elite soldiers in there. Hopefully, they will be able to contend with whatever they throw at us. Again, we've got the 3 elite soldiers here, we've got the elite soldiers here, and again, the fortress at sea just needs one more coin. And then finally, the fortress will be fully equipped and ready. Now, here comes the final coin. Well, we're going to have a couple of extras, which isn't the worst thing in the world, because it does mean that we can use those extra coins for when the replacement soldiers move their way in as well. Because we are going to get some, not really replacements for losses, well, it depends on how elite the yellows are, but it is more of a, we're going to replace them as we take over. Unfortunately, that's another coal mine out. That's very disappointing. We are running out of coal. So we are on a bit of a time frame limit in that we must press forwards and attack. Currently, we've got 39 privates, which are ready. That's not too bad. So we'll wait and hopefully launch our attack shortly. Now, again, I do need more coal, but thankfully there's quite a lot of coal over here. That's really the only place I can get it at the moment. Other than maybe up here? Okay, there's actually a fair bit of coal here. That's alright, we'll use that. Let's put another connection in there. There we go. It's got a nice Good connection there. You know what? I'm just going to build another road there because I want a tri-pointed roads. Oh yes, why the hell not? So we've got the lovely woodcutters over here doing their finest work. You know, that janky road there is a bit weird. Why don't we wait for that to move across and dig up that road, and we'll build that road across there. That's a much better route. So unfortunately, now we've got to send the water back. But yes, it does mean that it's less donkeyed, but we may end up making that a donkey road. I mean, in fairness, the donkey road was only there because we had so much stuff lying around. You know, I can also just build a woodcutter here and just cut down those trees that are just in the way. Might as well. Okay, so this woodcutter is slowly but surely cutting that down. Now, I'm going to need to deal with this watchtower. That's going to be the biggest concern that I've got. So that's going to have 6 soldiers in it. And those 6... Ooh, okay, the size of country. Military strength. Okay, my military strength has now spiked quite a bit now. So that's important. Hopefully, we'll be able to be ready here. Now, I could build another guardhouse. Let's try that. I think another guardhouse might be a good shout here. Because a bit more... Well, a few more soldiers is never a bad thing. Ooh, that needs money because that's nearby. And is there anyone else? No, I don't think so. Oh, got a letter. No more fish? Oh, of course you got no more fish. Rubbish. Well, okay, fine. You can be burned to the ground then. Do I build a hunter here? There's 2 bits of meat. Yeah, might as well. My hunters are currently doing nothing at the moment anyway, so I might as well hunt down what's available. Okay. Let's have a quick look at the stocks, what we're looking at. Our general stock. Still got a fair bit of grain. That's good. We've got loads and loads of gold. We desperately need more coal to actually get through this overflow of stuff there. Unfortunately, I can't build there. I don't know whether that's because of this flag. It could be. We'll find out. Maybe. Okay, so yeah, that's a dead bit of the road there now. That's a real shame. Oh well, that's fine. Okay, so the money is flowing over to this barracks to promote these 2. Again, it's not the biggest of changes, but it is important to make sure that we have some more elite soldiers. Oh, we've got water. Oh, well, wonderful. Thank you so much for finding water. All the things I totally needed. Okay, so... hopefully, when we tear this woodcutter down, we'll have a medium-sized thing we can play with. Hopefully. So this woodcutter looks like it's pretty much out of range of anything else. We'll see soon enough. Oh, wow, okay, yeah, because I can't build on the desert. That's a problem. So... it's really this green area here. So maybe this guardhouse will allow me to expand and get a medium building. Oh, we've got some coal. That's important. It's not much, but it is some coal. I wonder if I can get you to just call in a geologist there. Okay, that barracks is probably almost... not yet anywhere near fully elite, actually. We've only got a sergeant and a private first class. That's okay, though. Okay. Still much umming and ahhing here. No, the granite mine isn't really getting much food, but that's okay. Well, I say it's okay. It's not really the end of the world. I do want to make sure that we can get some stone out of it, but at the moment it's not the worst thing. Because I do want to try and use some catapults to soften the targets up. Oh, goodness, another coal mine's done. Oh, dear. Fine, well, you can get burned. Rubbish. We are losing our mines quickly, aren't we? It's a real shame, actually. I wonder if digging up this road here might give me some access there. Maybe is the operative word there. I don't know. But we've got a little bit of coal. Hopefully it'll last. Oh, another letter. Oh no, not another coal mine. Dang, we're running out of it. This is very concerning. Well, we're calling in another couple of geologists, see if they can find anything else. Right, well that woodcutter is very much done in the area, so we can burn that to the ground, tear down that flag. Yeah, nothing can be built there. That's a real shame. Maybe after the guardhouse is built. We will soon see, though. So no more fish. Goodness gracious, well that fishery is now a moot point. Oh dear. Now, I've got a fishery up there that's still producing. That's important. At the same time, fish isn't really that compulsory. We've got plenty of farms. We've got pig farms. We've got slaughterhouses. We are generating enough food. Ah, gold. All right. That's nice. I'm not upset about that. Hopefully this annexing here will take us... I don't think it's going to take us that far into their territory, but it will give me a little bit of extra reach. Oh, they're trying to build a catapult as well. So my attack is going to have to take out that watchtower. No ifs and or buts now. The question is, I don't know if their catapult would attack any of the Reds' buildings. In theory, it should, because it just targets a non-self building, like as far as I'm aware. We'll find out shortly. So that guardhouse is almost ready, and you can still have one more coin after that, I think. Okay, so you've finished there. That's okay. That's fine. Right. Here we go. So we're going to get some soldiers. Where are they coming from? That's the question. I think they must be coming from... That's the storehouse. They're coming from there. I can see them in there. So we've got a few... Well, we've got loads of beer in there. 7 soldiers in there. So we've got the ability to build another fortress. This is the problem I've got at the moment, is I don't have any large numbers of big military buildings. I've only got one fortress. I haven't got any watchtowers. I've only got guardhouses. It's purely, very selfishly, because I need the space. So with this attack, I need to destroy this. So that will mean that this needs to burn. This needs to go down as well. So what we can do is we can also increase our military attack should we wish to. So our attack is... it's pretty high. Yeah, there we go. So our defense is always a maximum. I'm going to tip the attack number. So this one will mean we'll get more of soldiers available for when we attack. Okay. So there's no catapults nearby here. Okay. Yes, so that was actually, in fairness, completely pointless. Other than just getting some more soldiers on the front lines. Which actually might be more important. It gave me not really a huge amount of extra land. But that's okay. I was really hoping we'd extend a little bit up here. Now, we can see that this has opened up. I'm hoping that when we cut down this tree here, this very one, we might be able to build a catapult. Essentially where this woodcutter is. That's the cunning plan here. Once that's done, once that woodcutter is finished checking, essentially, then we will launch our attack. We'll be ready. Hopefully we'll be ready for them. So the yellows have the... Oh, okay. So the yellows don't have a huge amount of territory by the looks of things. So maybe this will be an easier attack than I'm gearing myself up for. I might be being a little bit too cautious. It's mostly because I'm just nervous about how poorly an attack could go. Okay, so this guardhouse, well, it's got 1 promoted soldier so far. Soon to have 2. And again, I mean, I can see that my roots are linked. They're doing all right. Pig farm's just there. Being a pig farm. Oh no! So that's an iron mine that's done. So that means I can build one there to replace it, and we'll build that to link there. So what? No more fish. Oh goodness gracious me! That's a terrible shame. Well, you can burn. Far too complacent, really, of me to be. Oh well, you can die now. That doesn't matter. I don't know if I want to do anything in this area here. Maybe. The operative word there. The trade-off, I would say, is that we can't cut down random trees. We can't just remove that one tree in any way. Now, I think that it is Settlers 3 that added, like, some more weird stuff. I think it added gardeners who go around removing, like, weird creep that's on the land. It's been a long time since I played 3, and maybe I'll play 3 after I've played through 2. But 2 is definitely the one I want to complete again. It's been such a long time since I played through it. It's funny, though, because I don't think I've installed it on this machine for ages. Or maybe I did. The thing is, it's been so long that I don't really actually remember when the last time I played it was. I mean, I've definitely got the saved files that I've definitely played it, but I can't remember. Terrible shame, really, on that one. Okay. So, woodcutters finished the trees in this area. Do I let it cut down those ones? Nah, can't be bothered. Gonna pull down that flag. Gonna cut down this road, and that one as well. So once the fire finishes, we'll see if there is a medium building available. I don't know what I wanted to say, praying that there is one. That's the big thing. I'm really, really hoping there is. Could I build a fishery here? Maybe. I can't remember if I've tried fishing off this side. Definitely tried fishing down here. That was definitely a fishery. I'm not sure if there's anything else I can do with this little watery bit there. Not really much. That's a shame. Okay, well that fishery is about to go. No, we've run out of fish, mate. Which is fair enough. Okay, we've still got coal coming. It's slowly but surely. Okay, that's nearly leveled up. And again, it's just erring on that side of caution. You're building a bakery, that's okay. Yeah. Come on, hurry up and put out the fires. I need to know. I have a need to know. Please. I wish to be knowledgeable. I can put a coal mine here. It's probably the best. Oops, daisy. Let's not build it like that. Let's build it like this. And what we'll do is also link it to there. And there we go. So that's now set and connected. And that can also connect to that one. Just because we might as well have the looping routes. It's not a huge benefit, but any extra roads is very useful at this point. Okay, so we've got our little bit of bread going through. I'm going to row it to that island there, and across. I know it's a minor thing, but I like it. It makes me happy seeing those sorts of silly things like that. Right. Okay, gold mines. Okay, so you're nearly there. Waiting until this one is fully ready. Okay, so... No, that's a real shame. I was really hoping that that would be available as a double-sized building. But I don't think that's going to be the opportunity here. So we can't actually really use a catapult at the moment, which is a pity. Because I just want to be lazy. I want to remove them from range and not actually have to deal with them. Just kill them off that way. But no. Well, we've cleared out a bit of land. It's nice, though. I could build another guard tower, but I'm not going to because I don't want to get close to that bloody catapult. Right. Okay, guardhouse, you're going to promote... Oh, we need one more coin in there. No more fish. Okay, so, yeah, okay, that was a pointless endeavour there. That was a shame. Ah, crikey. Again, I was just building it for the sake of building it. I didn't really need it, if I'm brutally honest. I might turn off the... Oh, dear. That's another iron mine that's done for. It's okay. Call in a geologist. I have not saved for 30 minutes. That's okay. Goodness gracious. I know it's only been 15 minutes, but it's fine, because we're playing on double speed. Let's call another geologist over here. Just see if we can keep an eye out on stuff. I'm going to turn off the metalworks for now. Because I think the armory is more important right now. We've got plenty of tools. The only thing we don't have is pickaxes, but we've got plenty of miners already. I think. Well. Which one was the miner? Oh, it's that one, isn't it? So we don't have any other miners here, but we've definitely got miners elsewhere. Okay. Right, that guardhouse just needs one more gold coin. Where will that come from? That's going to be the question. Probably from over here. So I think this storehouse is going to have... Yeah, wow, it's got loads of money. Yeah, so that coin there is Oh, no. It's going back. Okay. is it possibly... Oh, it's coming from there because there's a mint literally there. Duh. There we go. So that's our final coin that's required. And then we will begin our assault. Oh, wow, that is really almost out, isn't it? We have just drained all of the iron out of these hills. Oh, dear. Oh, dear, oh, dear. Also, oh, dear, oh, dear, oh, dear, oh, dear. Okay. So we're going to make a quick save before we do it. It's a foolish endeavour, really, but it's a... I'd like to be sure. Okay. In goes the money. Right. So, we need to take on this building here. So, we're going to launch an attack of 8 elite soldiers. Here they go. Okay, so off go the troops. Now, once that building is taken out, we'll also take out this building as well. So I think... Look at them, my very elite army of all generals. Oh, I think I might have overestimated how heavily defended they were. That's a private first class, and that's all privates otherwise. So... Okay, that's a private first class. Okay. Yeah, I think I overestimated how difficult this might be. I also... Ah, there we go. So the Reds are attacking me. I knew that would happen. I think that's a sergeant, that one there. Oh, we've got an enemy building captured. Enemy building captured. Excellent. Let's make sure that is burned. Good. Oh, wow, we've raised a storehouse as well. Perfect. So what we're going to do is we're going to connect our road to our cities here. We are under attack. And that needs to die. Because that, unfortunately, could start pelting my very elite soldiers. We don't want that. Is that a sergeant? I think that's a sergeant. Go on, General. Kick his butt. Kick his butt dead. He needs to die. Ah! Death. Beautiful. So it does look like the Reds did launch an attack. They just failed at it. Which is important. Okay. So, we've got more troops coming to reinforce these buildings. Ah! Oh, so these are some generals here. That's a bit scary, actually. I knew they'd attack. Oh, and then there's a single soldier coming this way. Hopefully my troops can deal with them. Oh, we're under attack. We are indeed. I'm a bit concerned about... Oh, there's a general there. So he's going to kick my bum hole if I'm not careful. Come on, die. Die. Thank you. Okay, we've got a couple of troops into the building. Now, that general is injured. Can my one survive and kill him? That's the question. There we go. Good. Excellent. So we're under attack. Mine is exhausted. Okay, well, my soldiers are... They're fine there. So we're going to just quickly build a route to connect the two. Just going to build some flags along this route. And... Okay. So they are going to get a little bit angry at me here. So let's take out these watchtowers. That's the big one I want to try and take over. So if I can take over the watchtowers, that allows me to have more troops around and about. Again, they're coming for... There's another general. They're coming for me. I don't really want to attack the Reds. I want to... Oh, dear. What I really want to do is I want to avoid attacking the Reds and leave my more elite soldiers to just defend against them. But unfortunately, I think that building may end up falling. Come on, redistribution of the soldiers. That's what we need. If they take it, then I will have to attack it immediately. Oh, goodness. I do really like the look of the Zulu soldiers, though. I really do like the Zulu general. Okay, enemy building captured. Good, we've taken another building. Yep, of course they did. Right, launch the attack. So they burned a bunch of our mines. That's very frustrating. So we're going to retake it. That's not a problem. Okay, so we've got some more general shenanigans that need to be done here. Okay, so launch out. I've got to be very careful because... Oh, that was close. The thing is, catapults aren't 100% accurate. And, yeah, that building's dead. Oh, okay, that missed. I'm genuinely stunned by that. Okay, we've recaptured our building. Unfortunately, we have lost our mines, so that's annoying. We're just going to send out the... Oh, goodness gracious, they're really trying, aren't they? Trying my patience, mostly. We're bombarded by a catapult. Yeah, so we're dead, unfortunately. So that's... We've lost a soldier. It's okay. It's okay. So we've got our soldier here. We're going to exact some revenge. So we've destroyed it. Oh, excellent. We managed to get the gateway. I didn't even manage it was going to be that easy. My goodness gracious, Walrus. Well, completed the chapter, and let us move on to the next mission. If you did enjoy, please do like, share and subscribe, and hopefully I'll catch you all again on the next episode of the Settlers 2 Gold Edition on Nostalgia Sundays.